So today, once again, I increased my calories a little bit, and I didn't increase them by much. I increased them by like 200 calories, so I'm still in a deficit, but I am definitely getting closer to my maintenance calories, so I am going to be losing weight a little bit more slowly than I was up until now. And the cool thing about that is the workouts are becoming very fun as I start increasing my calories a little bit. But the difficult part about that is increasing the calories only a little bit because you are going to be tempted to increase them way more than the thing that I have done because you are basically just like hungry constantly. You have been starving for a while. So you are going to be very tempted to just go into like a full bulk or go directly to maintenance and not do this gradual increase. So I'm actually very happy with the way that I've been handling it now because normally I would yo-yo diet and normally I would go from a cut to a full-on bulk and vice versa, which is not great because it produces less results. You are going to gain weight very quickly and be miserable. Then you are going to lose weight very quickly and you're going to be starving. So that is not the ideal approach. So yeah, I'm actually quite proud with the way that I'm managing it now. And I'm quite surprised that nowadays I have this ability of controlling it. Because back in the days I didn't do it intentionally. I was just not able to control my calorie intake and I would be like a very emotional eater. And now that doesn't seem to be the problem anymore. So I'm just like able to kind of like do this gradually. And in a few weeks, I'm probably going to go up to like maintenance, low maintenance. And then I'm probably going to be chilling there for a while, going to be doing a little bit of a recomp. And then afterwards, I'll probably go into like a light bulk. So it's not going to be like a dirty, heavy bulk where I'm in a extreme surplus, but it is going to be a little bit of a bulk. And also an interesting thing is now the thing that I have changed a little bit when it comes to my approach is like I was always counting calories, but I would kind of count the calories once and then I would eat the same thing all over again every single day. And I would stop counting my calories. And I wouldn't measure certain things. So, for an example, I wouldn't measure sauces and I wouldn't measure the oil that I'm using. And I used to think that I'm probably eating around like 2,800, 2,900 calories a day, which is a little bit above my maintenance. So I thought that I'm like bulking lightly. But then when I started counting it a little bit more now, I realized I probably was actually eating closer to like 3,300 calories, but like the amount of mayonnaise and the amount of oil I was using. And then I was like wondering, why is it that I'm getting chubby? Why is it that I'm starting to develop a gut? And well, that was because I was eating significantly more than I thought that I am. And also, it's like, it's easy to trap yourself and it's easy to start kind of like not giving a fuck and not be as accurate as you should be because realistically this thought was always in the back of my mind. I knew that I'm not counting certain things, and I mean, I'm not dumb. I've been doing this for a while. I understand that like mayonnaise and oil has a fuck ton of calories, but for some reason I just never really wanted to know, and I never really wanted to count them because I was comfortable. I was eating, I was looking like shit, but in my mind I was looking okay-ish because I was bigger and stronger, so that was kind of enough for me. But yeah, I'm never going to do it that way ever again. I am going to be counting my calories constantly going forward. And I'm not going to be logging them every single day as long as I don't change anything, but I'm going to be measuring everything now. So I'm going to be measuring the oil that I take in. I am going to be measuring how much mayonnaise do I use and things like that. And I am going to gradually increase them. I am going to go into like a bigger bulk as time goes by. But yeah, I'm not just going to let anything up to guess anymore, and I'm not going to guess like anything. I'm just going to like actually know what is it that I'm consuming on a day-to-day basis, and if I'm going to be changing something, I'm going to be logging it because I don't want to start guessing again and like think that I'm eating less and end up eating more, or maybe think that I'm eating more and end up eating less. So now I want to know exactly what is it that I'm consuming, and that also seems to produce the best results. So that is going to be the approach going forward. Other than that, today was actually an amazing day, if you really think about it. The beginning of the day was a little bit ass, because as always, you're sitting in the office hungry and miserable, and you're just like doing stuff that you don't really want to do. And that was a little bit like, yeah, but it was okay. It was fine. It was a fairly chill day. But then when I went to the gym and when I started working out, and I actually almost skipped the gym today. I convinced myself that I can take a rest day and that I'm just going to like keep on training for the rest of the week and not take a rest day Sunday as I normally do. but I still forced myself to go to the gym, and I actually ended up having a amazing workout. So like the pump was crazy, and it was just like an overall very, very good lift. So that made me happy. Then came back home, also once again cooked my post-workout meal, which is always like potatoes that I air fry and then some chicken that I fry on a pan nowadays. And that was amazing as well. So actually ended up being a very nice, very chill end of the day. So that is pretty much what I was up to today, what I did with my calories today, and what is the plan going forward. So that is it for today. Nothing more to say. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.